we're going to talk about the concept of hugging the baby, which is a proper breathing and core engagement strategy commonly used in pregnancy. Hi, I'm Carly. I'm a pre-postnatal fitness specialist, certified personal trainer of over a decade. I have a degree in exercise science and health promotion. I'm a mom of two, and I love nothing more than helping to support other moms, empower them to feel strong in their bodies during pregnancy and well after. This strategy, as seen here, can help to make your pregnancy just a lot smoother, less painful, and lead to a better postpartum recovery. By working on hugging the baby and keeping the abdominal strong and the pressure managed happily, we lead to less back pain or less frequent back pain by the growing belly. We have a stronger core muscle to help support us in everyday activities even as the belly grows. We also lead to a better, quicker, hopeful sooner recovery postpartum by allowing the abdominal muscles to stay a little bit stronger for longer, leading to a less separation, less severe diastasis recti, which just gives us confidence in how we end our pregnancy and how we start things postpartum. So stay tuned for the video here. We're gonna walk through what it looks like to properly engage and hug that baby, and we're gonna look at what it means to not properly engage and what coning or doming might look like, which is a symptom of diastasis recti when the abdominal muscles aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we don't always have to hit that in pregnancy. There's a way to manage that pressure so we can stay doing what we love, lifting our children, doing household chores, not that we love that, but doing daily activities longer and safer. Now the goal is to get good at hugging the baby. So we are going to start in all fours position just to really feel the engagement, but we can progress from there going into a kneeling position to further enhance the mind muscle connection with it. And the overall goal is to be able to do this in daily activities. So it's going to be on our feet when we're lifting our kids or unloading the dishwasher. And for some, that's going to even look like doing it while we are exercising, properly bracing and engaging the core during exercise, and maybe even heavy lifting is what your goal is. So let's dive in. We're going to start on all fours, or a tabletop position as it's called, with your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. To do this, it's all about inhaling and exhaling and what we do with the pressure with that. So on the inhale, you're going to let everything fill up. Let that belly drop all the way to the ground. Big inhale, let it drop. And on the exhale is when you coil everything together, as if you're zipping up a zipper from your pubis line all the way up to your sternum. Or hugging the baby means your belly is wrapping, giving that baby within you a nice big hug. So after seeing it a few times, let's do it together here. Relax and let everything drop. Inhale. On that exhale, focus on engaging the core and zipping the zipper from the very bottom of the belly button all the way up. Think about how a zipper gets tighter as it goes up your body. That's what we're thinking about here. It's tight at the bottom of your belly, and then it zips all the way up to hug that baby tight. Practice it again in this position. Big inhale. Exhale. Feel that belly coil together. Those abdominal muscles are going to pull together in the middle, creating a nice tight hug of that baby. Inhale. Exhale. Zip that zipper. Now I do need you to take your time with this instead of jarring that belly inward. As you're going to see here, this is really, really quick flicks of the abdominal muscles. We want it to be nice and controlled with the big inhales, big exhales. We don't want to rib grip, and we don't want to jar that belly in really strong. So keep control over it. Take your time. These really should take like 5 to 10 seconds each breath. Let's go into a kneeling position so you can see it from the front. So as you inhale, the belly fills up, it looks nice and round. And as you exhale, it comes together. You're going to see me wrap my hands around my belly and keep control over it without creating that coning or doming, which we're going to see here in a second. Last look from the side before we go into what coning and doming looks like. But you're going to see the size of my belly differ as I do that exhale. Wrap everything nice and tight, and I'm staying in control because I zipped the zipper up from, again, the very bottom in the pubis area all the way up to the top of the belly, keeping control over it. And yes, you can still breathe while you're holding that contraction, or you can do inhales and exhales to reset every single time you do something new, especially at like a new exercise. This is what jarring or rib gripping looks like if you're not doing it correctly. Pulling in the top, quick flicks in of the abdominal muscles, and this is what it's going to look like when you zip up nice and gently from the bottom. Inhale, exhale, zip, pull that belly up and in, pull that belly up and in. Okay, now let's see what coning and doming looks like. Showing you from a standing position so you can really see what it looks like when I lose control of the core. Notice as my hands go overhead right there, my abs go long and skinny down the center. We're no longer dealing with a nice tight ball. We're losing pressure, really, really elongating through the midsection is what we don't want with coning and doming. Here's another quick view from the top down so you can see what it looks like when we lose pressure in the midsection, and that's what creates low back pain, leakage, weak core muscles, and just inability to do daily functions. So to wrap this all up, you can use Hugging the Baby to do a lot of things safely in your pregnancy, including continuing to exercise and lift heavy. Take your time with it. Exercise during pregnancy has a lot of benefits, but we want to make sure that we're doing it well and supported so that we can continue doing it as long as we want and can into the end of our pregnancy and starting earlier postpartum. So practice this daily. It's very good to start your routine every workout, every day if you really want, on all fours with Hugging the Baby, and then progress into exercise and whatever else you desire from there. Let me know what questions you have. Good luck.